Hi there. All right. I have a killer guitar to show you today. A new EllieBelle. So let's see. Where do I start? I start with the top. The top is made of Sitka spruce, of old Sitka spruce. I've blabbed on and on about this in other videos, so I won't here. But I'll blab a little bit. This is really old, very dry Sitka. It's been cut for at least 40 years. And it's magical stuff. It just imparts this sparkle and power to an instrument that I haven't found in other woods. Here's the thing, Sitka, I think people think of Sitka as being sort of not a top shelf wood. And I think that's largely because it's available and it's being used, and it's often used on guitars that aren't as high end. Just because it's available and it's one of the cheaper spruces. But I will tell you that the best examples of Sitka are as good as anything, period. And this stuff is really, really remarkable wood. I love it. I have only about, 15 sets left. I'll treasure them. The back and sides are made of East Indian rosewood. And this, this is another example of a wood that is derided for absolutely no reason. It runs the gamut. You can get cheesy Indian rosewood. I believe that Indian rosewood is used. It can be grown quickly, and it's used as a shade tree in coffee and tea plantations. And then the wood is felled, and it's grown quickly, and it's nothing special. Big stripes, but the stuff that's old growth and is grown, comes from a slow growing tree, is as good as any rosewood that I've used. And this is some of it. This stuff is very resinous, heavy wood. And it taps beautifully. And it's just gorgeous. This stuff has a mineral stain in it. I imagine it was sucked into the wood after the wood was felled and was drying. I don't know. I'm just guessing. But you can see here this dark spot. And I just love stuff like that. That gives this guitar a real character. Other than that, the color is extremely variegated. And it's beautifully quarter sawn wood. So this guitar has a couple of cool features. Let's see. This is the first guitar I've built with both a front arm bevel and a back bevel here. So these 2 points of contact with your body here on your chest and there on your forearm are both eased by this chamfer. And it's just really comfortable. Very, very sweet to play. The instrument is bound in Pau Ferro, which is a nice dark sort of alternative to rosewood kind of wood. It's got curling maple for the bindings and purflings, or rather for the purflings, that give it some flash without, I like shell, but I also like having not shell, and still have some flash to the instrument. And curly maple provides that really well. As you move the guitar in relationship to the light source, it reflects the light in different ways, and it creates this flashing, lively appearance. A Honduras rosewood or Honduras mahogany neck is my usual. Pau Ferro for the head stock, and then I use these Grand Tune. These are Schaller Grand Tune tuners with bone knobs. I really like these bone knobs because they are not bleached and they have a lot of variation in the color. I keep saying variation. I apparently like variation. And a sound port. So very top shelf appointments on this thing, and I'll play a little bit because I've been making a lot of mahogany guitars and going on and on about how I love mahogany guitars, but then I make a rosewood guitar and I remember, oh yeah, there's all this stuff that rosewood has to offer, and this guitar has it in spades. Like just tons of built-in natural reverb, really long sustain, like this. This thing can just ring forever. I could just make a video of it ringing. I could go get a cup of coffee. It'd be really boring for everyone. But, so this is an EllieBelle I built for, because I sold all my EllieBelles and I needed something to do with the shows I'm doing this year, exhibitions. I'm doing the one at Le Conner in Washington and the Vancouver, British Columbia. Those are my 2 shows this year. So anyway, but this is available. If you wanted to buy it, I would sell it to you. So anyway, this is just a killer diller guitar. That I'm never gonna say killer diller again. I'm sorry, that was really goofy. Here it is, the EllieBelle of my dreams. All right, folks, thanks for watching.